found your scarf in a drawer today, still holding on to yesterday. It sends a trace of who we were, a silent echo, soft and blurred. I close my eyes and time rewinds back to the days you called me mine. But seasons change and feelings fade, still some emotions disobey. The warmth you left still lingers on in every note of our old song. I walk alone but not undone. Your memory clings with every dawn. It wraps around like winter air, so gentle yet it's always there. A quiet fire beneath my skin, a love I lost but held within. Your voice lives deep inside my mind, a tender ache I try to hide. It burns in colors I can't name, a slow and never-ending flame. I reach through fog, I reach through light, through faded dreams and sleepless nights. You're gone but somehow never far, still lighting up my sky with stars. The warmth remains in silent things like broken clocks and wedding rings. It lives in words we left unsaid and whispers from the books we read. It hides between the breath I take, a weight I carry wide awake. Though time may try to wash it clean, the warmth remains in between. I don't need answers, not tonight. Just one more glimpse of fading light. Even if it's just a dream, let me feel what used to be. The warmth you gave, it shaped my soul, a part of me that's never whole. I still remember how you smiled and held my hand just for a while. Though all the pages turn to gray, some feelings never fade away. And in the quiet of the night, your memory still burns so bright. You didn't speak, but I still heard a quiet truth between each word. Your eyes betrayed what lips denied, the storm you tried so hard to hide. A glance can echo louder still than promises we couldn't fulfill. I watched you walk away so near, yet carrying all your silent fear. What your eyes reveal, I felt too. The trembling ache you never knew, like morning mist before the sun. It touched my heart and then was gone. A secret held without a sound, a love too deep to tie it down. And though we tried to keep it bright, the truth was shining in your eyes. I saw the break behind your smile, the pause that lingered for a while. Your voice was soft but not the same, as if you couldn't speak my name. It wasn't anger, not regret, just something tender we forget. A flicker lost within the dark, yet clear enough to leave a mark. What your eyes revealed, I knew then, a love that wouldn't last again. Not out of thought or cruel goodbyes, but drifting hearts and changing skies. No need for blame, no need for pain. We let it go like summer rain, yet still the moment softly stays inside the things we couldn't say. Sometimes the truth won't need a voice. It's written in the quiet choice. I'll never ask you what you meant. Your eyes have told me everything. What your eyes reveal, they always do. A piece of me still tied to you. Though time has placed us worlds apart, I keep the vision in my heart. A truth too fragile to explain, still lingering like soft refrain. And even now when I recall, I see it in your eyes. It said it all. We made a vow beneath the stars, but life would pull us far apart. I held your hand, I meant each word, but promises can't change the world. We tried to fight the hands of time, but truth is louder than the rhyme. And though we let the silence grow, there's more yet you never. Could have eased the pain, but I just smiled and walked on by, afraid to show the reasons why. You looked at me like you still knew the part of me I hid from view, but silence felt like safer ground than all the truths I never found. It wasn't fear that held me back, just all the things I thought I lacked. And now those steps I didn't take still echo with the hearts they break. Beyond my hesitation lies a version where we don't say goodbyes, where I had strength to speak your name, and you had stayed and felt the same. But time was not so kind to me, it let you slip so quietly. And now I trace that distant day, the one I let just fade away. I hear your voice inside the breeze, a tender sound that used to ease the quiet storms I tried to hide, now roaring louder from inside. I reach for things I can't reclaim, like warmth that doesn't feel the same. I'm haunted by the might have been, by doors I closed and didn't mean. No blame to cast, no one to fault, just moments lost inside the halt of words I gathered far too late, and chances lost behind the gate. Beyond my hesitation still, your shadow lingers soft and still. I see it when the without a sound. The candle flickers in the breeze, like all the dreams I couldn't seize. I try to hold them in my hand, but time keeps slipping through the sand. You left so gently without sound. No blame, no fight, no final round. But in the quiet you left behind, I search for traces I can't find. I never asked for you to stay. I only hoped you lose your way and turn around just one more time to catch the echoes of our rhyme. Fading wishes in the night, barely glowing out of sight. Soft and slow they drift above the things we lost, the kind of love you don't remember what I prayed, but still those hopes have never frayed. Even when I know it's late, I hold the wish, I I see your shadow in the rain, a fragile shape I can't explain. It disappears before I speak, like everything I used to see. The stars refuse to write your name. The sky has changed, but I'm the same. Still tracing all those ifs and whens and holding on to bitter ends. You're not the one who turned away. It's me who lost the words to say. And now I'm left with silent pleas that float like petals on the breeze. Fading wishes in the dark, carried gently, leaving marks. Every whisper held so tight falls unnoticed in the night. You wouldn't hear them if you tried. They live where broken dreams reside, but still they rise on every breath, defying silence, time and if I could send just one more line, a thread of thought across the time. I wouldn't ask you to return, just wish for peace you've yet to the silent shape of love and pain. Goodbye without a cry. The silver light, it gives no clue, but still I search the sky for you. The night is still, my thoughts are loud. I hide my heart beneath a shroud. Each shadow takes a different shape of memories I can't escape. Not every pain comes with a name, not every love is meant to stay. But when the stars refuse to speak, I listen to the words I seek. In the moonlight I ask again, was it love or just pretend? Your silence echoes soft and wide, like tides I never could outride. I walk beneath this glowing sky, still hoping for a reason why. Though you have drifted out of view, the moon keeps shining just like you. I trace the couldn't say the words that night. They trembled hiding from the light. But when you touched my fingertips, the silence spoke between our lips. No need to shout, no need to speak. The quiet moments feel unique. A rhythm deep within my chest says what my voice could not express. Only the heartbeat knows what's true. The gentle ache I feel for you, it rises slow then fades away, but never really goes astray. No song could say what I could see, but still you make my silence real. And even when I'm far from view, my heartbeat finds its way to you. We never wrote the perfect line, but somehow you were always mine. The things we lost we never named, but still our pulse remained the same. It's not the words we didn't share, but how we felt them in the air. And though the moments slip through fast, The city sleeps, but I'm wide awake. Your name's a whisper I can't escape. All the words I never said are echoing inside my head. I reach for something I can't hold. The night is colder than before. If I could turn the time around, would you be here like before? No light, just shadows dancing near. I try to speak, but you don't hear. My heart beats loud in quiet fear, wishing somehow you were here. This silence wraps around my skin. Regret is louder than the wind. I close my eyes and drift away to where your voice used to stay. The clock keeps ticking, but not for me. Still stuck in what we used to be. Your smile, a ghost I see in dreams, fading slowly, torn at the seams. I never meant to let you go. The words got lost, too soft to slow. Now every breath It's not the storm that breaks me down, but quiet drops that wear the crown, the kind that fall when no one's near and trace a path I didn't steer. They speak of things I've left unsaid, of all the words I left for dead, and every time I try to hide, they find their way back to the light. Where do the tears go when they fall? Do they remember love at all? Do they collect in hidden streams that flow beneath forgotten dreams? Are they the pieces we let go when words aren't strong enough to show? I let them run, I let them flow, still wondering where the tears go. I held your jacket for a while, still smell like rain and summer miles. It made me laugh and made me break, a fragile smile I couldn't fake. I placed it back and walked away, but something asked my heart to stay. A tiny voice, a quiet ache that only crying seems to shake. You never saw the tears I shed, they waited till you turn your head, but now they fall with nothing planned, like questions I don't understand. Where do the tears go in the dark? Do they leave any kind of mark? Do they become the page of love I never meant. Your name still lingers at the top, a gentle start that had to stop. I held the pen but not the voice, afraid to risk, afraid of choice. I traced the lines with trembling hands, but couldn't make you understand. So I just left it in the dark, a silent note without a spark. The unopened love I wrote for you still hides between the midnight blue. It never found your waiting hands, still locked behind forgotten plans. Each word I never dared to say remains inside a slow decay. I didn't burn, didn't tear, just left it sleeping in the end. The ink has faded, pages curled, but not the truth it's softly held. Your smile still lives in every line, like echoes frozen in a time. I wonder now what you'd have done if I had mailed it, let it run. Would you have smiled? Would you have cried? Or simply turned and let it slide? But all the questions stay with me inside this quiet melody. And though the answer's not in sight, I read it on some lonely night. The unopened love still sealed and shy beneath the weight of asking why. No stamp, no tear, no final mark, just folded silence in the dark. Not meant for you, not meant for now, but still it lingers somehow. A piece of me I couldn't free, still waiting on eternity. Some letters aren't meant to fly, they only teach the heart to try. And in the space between the lines is where the truest love still shines. The unopened letter still remains, a relic bound by silent chains. But every word I didn't send still loved you deeply to the end. And though it never reached your door, it's part of who I am and more. So let it sleep where no one sees, a quiet love in memories. I don't need to say it loud, your name's already in the sound of quiet days and shifting skies, of breath I take and soft goodbyes. The world moved on as it should do, but parts of me still live in you. And though we walk on different ground. I feel your presence all around. Not every truth needs to be told. Some love is quiet, deep and bold. And even in this gentle hush, I feel your heart within the rush. Even without saying your name, I feel you near me just the same. In songs that play when no one's there, in morning light and midnight air, I whisper thoughts you'll never hear, but still you feel incredibly near. No need for echoes, no refrain. I carry you without your name. The letters fade, the photos bend, but what we shared will never end. A glance, a smile, a silent plea, all wrapped in quiet memory. You don't reply, and that's okay. I've learned to love you from away, to find you in the in-between, where no one's watching, nothing's seen. And though we never said goodbye, our hearts still speak without a try. Beyond the noise, beyond the pain, I see you when I close the frame. Even without speaking your name, the feeling burns like gentle flame. Not loud, not bright, but always true. A part of me that leads to you. You live in corners of my day, in quiet looks I cast away. And when I ache, I don't explain, because you know me just the Love doesn't need to make a sound, to stay within and still be found. And when the world forgets our song, I'll hum it softly all night long. Even without saying your name, the stars still shimmer just the same. And though we're lost in time's design, your rhythm still aligns with mine. I'll walk ahead, you walk behind, but something lingers undefined. You'll always be a part of me, in every breath, in every say. We didn't walk a perfect line, too many curves we couldn't define. But every path I wandered through somehow kept leading back to you. We missed the timing once or twice, traded truth for silent nights, but I still